Despite the fact that we got quite good leads coming out of the US, the Asian markets haven't picked it up in any shape or form. Mainland China down by 1.3%, Japan roughly about the same. ASX has fluctuated between positive and negative numbers, and it was probably around what goes on inside the BHP number. Had a very, very good look at it. Obviously the headline numbers look absolutely horrible, but if you actually dig in underneath, there may be just a little bit of blue sky, and that could explain the fact that it is up over 2.5% in Sydney. Yes, we know it was up well and truly over 8.5% in London, and it's just sort of showing signs that maybe it's willing to take the pain that needs to be taken at that company in this current cyclical market we face. The biggest story though from this part of the world is clearly around the Aussie dollar. It's facing a perfect storm, and what we saw at the end of the US session has completely translated into the Asian session, with the Aussie dollar getting bid up everywhere you want to look. We're facing a perfect storm on three fronts. We've got an unbelievable carry trade, and if you have a look at the euro, have a look at the yen, yes, you can point to also the pound, but that's a Brexit story. If you have a look at those numbers there, and the fact that obviously the Aussie is absolutely rocketing ahead against those two pairs, the carry trade is clearly at play. The fact that there is a chance that you would see the deposit rate obviously from the ECB going even further into the red, and the fact that the BOJ is also flirting with it, and down here you can get yourself over 200 basis points plus on a bond that is AAA credit rated, and the fact we've now got an iron ore price that is actually 8% ahead of budget expectations, very much shoring up the budget and very much shoring up our current trade balance. All that's very attractive. You've also got the issue around the oil price, and that clearly means risk on trading is there, therefore risk off currencies, particularly the yen, are on the way out. So that it's all very interesting indeed. Again, looking at it against the US dollar, there is a real possibility of seeing it into the 73, maybe even touching 74 US cents on the back of that easing US story, and the fact that the Aussie is obviously clearly a risk on trade. How much that hits equity is certainly something we're going to be watching over the next couple of weeks, but the Aussie is clearly the trade and the one to watch, and the more and more that carry trade ramps up, clearly they're the two pairs you need to play.